Du monde entier, de la voie lactée et du reste. Moi, ce que j'aime, c'est mon McDo. Sur le soleil, il peut se coucher. Ce qui me plaît, c'est un Big Mac, une grosse frite, un petit tout sous les arches. Au clair de moi, je me fous de leur qui
Test. I'm full of McNugs. So I thought it was the 12th. And it was literally because I get text notifications on my phone when like a payment goes through. And it was saying like processed on 6/12. And I'm like, oh man, that's Grimace's birthday. I think they just did it early. And I was a day early for Grimace's party.
Yeah. So Dylan went in and he said, "Hi, do you have the Grimace birthday stuff?" And they said no.
I said, "Where's that Grimace meal at on the kiosk?" And they're like, "Oh, that doesn't come out till tomorrow." And I'm like, "But it's his birthday today." I was wrong. And to be fair, I copped to it later. But I'll tell you, like, my brain is trash, and those commercials actually worked on me in a way where I was like, "No, hell no, I'm not doing this." And then I kept watching it, and then Mac Tonight showed up. He's a big Moon guy.
He sure is.
And I was like, man, like he really knows how to croon. And I started thinking, you know what? Those McNuggets sound pretty good. So here I am today.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to Raw Dogs. This is a podcast about video games. We're talking about McDonald's today.
Yeah, everything feels so appropriate today.
It is. Well, Brad, we are going to be drinking Mountain Hard Dew.
We're drinking Mountain Hard Dew. We have the 3 different cans of the hard Mountain Dew.
It smells like McDonald's in here because Dylan has McDonald's.
Yeah, I bought McDonald's anyway.
Am I 16 years old again?
We are going off the deep end right now.
Mountain Dew and Chicken McNuggets? This is like high school Tyler right here.
Mm-hmm. The Raw Dogs have been pretty far out there before. I don't feel like there's any episode as absurd as what we're doing today.
I love it.
We have been talking about Tyler in the Hamburglar outfit.
And in fact, could you grab that like big thing right back there? That one? Yep. And pull it out. Yes. I don't have it framed yet, but that's going up in the room here. It is a giant picture of our own Hamburglar.
This is great.
I wish the eyes would have moved. I was constantly side-eyeing.
And after researching some of the lore of McDonald's, I understand why the kid punched you in the nuts. You are a thief.
But when I got punched in the nuts, I was actually dressed up as Grimace that day.
Oh, well, you're still a thief.
Yeah, I was a Hamburglar multiple times. I was Grimace one time, and I got nut tagged for it.
But that's not possible because Grimace is real.
Oh, Dylan.
What?
Give you a peek behind the...
We're gonna see
the McDonald's
Wait,
curtain.
no, I think I get it. He can't be everywhere all at once, so he has helpers.
It's like Batman. It doesn't matter who's under the suit. It's the suit is a symbol.
I think it matters, but
we're part of the Tokyo Beat Podcast Network. My name is Grimace.
Well, you know I'm the Hamburglar.
It's Mac tonight, Dylan.
I'll be Officer Big Mac.
Officer Big Mac. That's pretty good.
Our first drink we have is the Mountain Hard Dew Baja Blast, and it is much more clear than I expected. For some reason, it is a malt beverage.
So,
it's not.
What could I not achieve just by getting like cheap vodka and?
It would taste better if you got.
You
cheap
could only
vodka.
stand to improve. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, I like it.
It's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't buy another 12-pack of it.
Well, the grand irony of all of this is that Mountain Dew is a subsidiary of PepsiCo, and we're talking about McDonald's, and that's like Coke products.
This is heresy, actually.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be fine.
But I think it's relatively appropriate.
I, for this past week, knew that we should come up with some episode to record this weekend. And I just didn't have anything that I really was convicted on. I didn't really want to do any research. And last night we were like, whatever, we'll just talk about Summer Game Fest. And
Which we could still do.
no, I haven't watched a lot of it.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
we don't know. We have 10 pages to discuss of research that I did this morning on the lore of
Yeah.
McDonald's. And it's Grimace's birthday on Monday, June 12th.
Yeah,
He's turning 52.
52.
And this is a new ad campaign because Grimace, we'll talk about where he's been, but he's been out of the light for a while.
I imagine he's been in the sewers underneath McDonald's Capitol, just eating. He's like the dung eater of the McDonald's world.
Yeah.
The loathsome milkshake eater.
Yeah, there you go.
He reverted back. He grew another set of arms
Yep.
as he originally had. Did you know he had He had another set of arms.
Yeah, he had 4 total in the early footage that I saw.
early
He was
iteration.
scaly and gross. And Ronald McDonald dresses as a postman to steal back from him. I mean, technically, it's just retrieving it. He's kind of a repo man.
Grimace goes,
but
oh. Wait, no, that's more of a Mayor McCheese. He goes, I got selected to be in the beauty competition for McDonaldland. I got to find my swimsuit.
he just got clowned on, literally.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun McDonald's lore to discuss.
I mean, it is a federal offense to pretend to be a post office worker. So
I have a feeling Ronald knows the mayor and the head officer. I don't know if there's other officers in McDonaldland. We've only met Mr. Big Mac, but
it goes all the way to the top.
yeah. There's even lost characters like the Griddler that no one can confirm exist, but it seems like the Griddler was around for a while.
I feel like they old yellered him,
They took him out back.
took him out behind the.
Wait, what
the
was
grease
his theme?
traps.
The Griddler didn't have a theme. This was actually a short-lived, like early 2000s mascot.
Oh, the Griddler. Hold on.
You can't find a picture. There's only been one confirmed thing.
Sighting?
Not even a sighting, but McDonald's referenced them officially in a capacity one time, but allegedly they were commercials for a while.
Yeah, the commercials were all heavily anti-Semitic and homophobic, so they pulled them.
They buried it.
Yeah, okay.
McDonald's was started by a couple brothers. We're not going to get too far into that. Go watch The Founder. But
Great movie. Fantastic movie. Michael
It's a good
Keaton
movie, yeah.
can do no wrong in like the last 10 years.
I'll say this about Ray Kroc. I saw some interviews with him.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Well, Ray Kroc was a milkshake machine salesman who met the brothers who founded McDonald's, and he kind of just pushed them out.
He Mr. Burns their ass.
Before, though, when they were still in charge, they invented the speedy delivery system, a way to get your burgers out to you like in 20 seconds after you ordered. That was like the McDonald's thing. They were like originating fast food. You get it. Here's your bag of food. You go sit down.
And roughly, do you know what year this was? This is the 50s, right?
Even earlier, I want to say.
That would have been like the mid 50s.
Yeah, because this is back during the cult of domesticity, where like the housewives had to slave over the kitchen and make food for their husbands who worked as ad executives and cheated on them and then came home. And that was a long ordeal. Dinner takes a long time to cook. And now you're telling me I can get a burger in 20
And John
seconds?
Hamm needs a burger now.
Yeah, he does. He's tired.
He does. And she's busy drinking wine.
Yeah.
Nice Chianti.
The glory days. But the original mascot,
Make America great again is what I'm saying.
Donald Trump, is in this episode.
Yes, he is. He appears. He talks to Grimace.
Twice indicted.
Oh, Jesus.
He's trying to get Grimace to give up his secrets.
Dude, we better be careful. He's going to pardon the Griddler.
Oh, he would. He would be in league with the Griddler.
Yeah.
The Griddler is Black Book CIA. You're not going to know. You'll be dead before you
He
figure
was
it out.
spying on the king, and the king cut his head off.
Exactly.
You will be dead. The original mascot was Speedy.
Speedy. He was a burger man. It was a burger on its side. So it was basically the bun of the burger had the face on it, and then it was just a chubby dude running.
And that was Speedy. There's not a lot of fun things about him. Speedy has actually returned in Japan for the anniversary of McDonald's, whatever, in Japan. They brought Speedy back.
They love their mascots.
They do. In Japan, we'll talk about Ronald. Okay, Ronald McDonald, though, They wanted a new mascot. Ray Kroc wanted a new mascot, and you want to appeal to the kids because kids are the main driving force for all advertising. A lot of it, anyways. If kids demand food, parents get them food, and it's same reason with like
exactly.
cereal boxes and Saturday morning cartoons. All of it is a vehicle to get your kids to buy stuff.
Butts in the door. That's all you need.
Yep.
And they chose Ronald because Bozo the Clown was such a huge, enormous success at the time.
Yep.
And they wanted to
Bozo.
capitalize. I do too. Have you guys seen I Think You Should Leave?
Yeah.
Bozo dubbed over.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Really? Oh my God. After this, we're watching that sketch because it's a two-parter sketch where it's everyone in an office, right? I feel like I'm just explaining it, but it is funnier than it sounds. And like the boss leaves, like, hey, you guys just take like a 5-minute break or whatever. And everyone is like saying like, oh, look at this one. Like, here's a video I really like. And then they get to one guy and they're just like, what do you like? And he's like, what's the name of it? What is it? And he's like, it's kind of like, like he's trying to pretend like he knows a really good video and he just can't remember it. And then the second one is literally like, hey, type in Bozo dubbed over. And he just dubs over an episode of Bozo the Clown and he's just swearing and shit. And and it says, this only has one view. Like he made it the night before.
I love that show.
That's my sense of humor to a T. But yeah, capitalizing on that was the smartest thing they could have done. I still don't understand how they could not have found Bozo creepy.
Clowns were not disliked back then. Clowns were still acceptable.
At
Stephen
Wilson
King didn't ruin
Elementary
them.
in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, when I was just a wee little guy.
A wee little hamburglar.
Yep.
A baby Grimace.
I had not yet stolen a burger. Ronald McDonald did come to my school, and we had the entire school in the gym, and he gave us a talk, like a dare talk.
He's like, I used to be addicted to crack.
Yeah, but
Doesn't that violate separation of church and state?
he creeped me out.
Yeah, there's some rules being broken there.
He creeped me out, and my friend Kevin was terrified, like to the point where he couldn't even look at Ronald McDonald because he was a very large man, and we are very tiny kids, and he's a clown. He's very loud. He's like, hey, everybody. And we're like, just stop.
Sometimes I noticed after watching basically every single McDonald's commercial in existence, I noticed that his voice oscillates wildly. There is no...
They can't pick a
There's
lane.
no good
Early
character
McDonald's Ronald is like, not the first one,
Yeah.
but like the McDonaldland one, it's
He's
like kind
scary.
of deep and like intense.
He's like, well, I don't know about that, kids. Ha, ha, ha. There's like one where he laughs really creepy. It's scary.
He's just picking burgers out of the patch with eyes and talking and eating them.
Well, and this is like early color television too. So basically you're getting like this washed out color. It looks like a tape you find in a video game. And they just made it up. It just feels unreal. And I'm like, this is what my mom was watching.
Ronald McDonald was created by Willard Scott. Willard Scott was actually a Bozo the Clown performer. He was one of the Bozos.
Wasn't he a weatherman too?
He became a weatherman, yes. He was a local news anchor who became a weatherman. Featured in 3 different TV spots. This one kind of had like a little to-go box for a hat and like a little like small kid's soda cup nose.
Yeah.
It looked like a real homeless clown type.
Yeah, he was essentially wearing trash.
Yeah.
I found some information on the McDonald's fandom Wikipedia. Ronald McDonald, species, human. Role, chief happiness officer for McDonald's. He is in charge of making sure everyone's happy.
Oh, yeah, he's a CHO.
Duh.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Someone's got to be it.
You're our CHO at Hair the Dog.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm the Ronald McDonald of the podcast. What an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What are you, Grimace?
No, I'm Officer Big Mac.
Oh, okay.
I'm the local police force.
And obviously we have Hamburglers, so
And
it's
you,
not
you are just the Hamburglar.
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Ronald McDonald does.
They're like anonymous. They're legion.
But it's just like the outline of the Hamburglar's hat.
Yeah.
You will give us your burgers. Ronald does possess magical abilities. He can write letters with his finger. He can create sparks. And he has a magical scarf that can get him to out of reach places. This is what was listed on the Wikipedia as his special abilities. It was 1965 he acquired
Really
that.
bad at riding a bicycle, trust me.
Yeah?
Yeah, there are several where he's riding a bicycle and he just wobbles all around. That guy needs some he's probably got an inner ear thing where
Drinking
he
that
just
hard Baja Blast.
But yeah, he's a. What are his chief personality traits?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He's a problem solver. He likes children. There are some rules for actors who have played him.
Oh yeah, please tell.
Actors who have played the role of Ronald McDonald and somehow gotten out of non-disclosure agreements tell a tale of a strict set of rules. Jeffrey Giuliano, who donned the red wig in the 70s, was troubled that he had to tell children that burgers came from a magic hamburger patch and not from cows. That was official. You had to tell kids they came from a hamburger patch.
That's awesome.
He's like, this seems...
I wonder if there's someone out there 50 years old and it's just he's never been to a grocery store. He's kind of a simpleton. And he just thinks that hamburgers grow in hamburger patches because he's only ever eaten at McDonald's.
He's constantly going to Lowe's and going to the garden section. He's like, I need hamburger seeds. What are you not understanding right now?
They don't sell them here either. This is bullshit, dude.
Why else would they put seeds on the bun?
So you need a cow?
And these will sing to me after I grow them?
I hope so. Man, if my burgers sang to me, I'd still eat them.
Another Ronald McDonald performer narrowly avoided spending a night in a Saginaw, Michigan jail.
What?
After a fender bender had him facing the local police. His crime, though, was not disclosing his civilian name, because according to corporate,
Holy
is a
shit.
strict no-no. If you are in your outfit, you're not allowed to say your name.
Even if you're pulled over by authorities?
You're Ronald McDonald. And
That is called dedication.
I will go down with this fucking shit.
Well, I mean, McDonald's has got lawyers and shit. They would have pulled him out of the fire. They would have been like, you did your service. Good job. Now you're going to work in the burger patch as punishment.
Well, it sounds like people who take the dive for head honchos.
I'm the
in
mayor.
mafia.
Let him out of here. He's innocent.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. Look, Billy, get the keys.
This is my friend Officer Big Mac. You might have heard of him.
Oh, he's hot shit around here. You don't want to mess with him.
You're going to let him go or I'm going to break your knees.
We're finally doing improv, guys.
Yes, the cops did end up letting Ronald go, unhappily depriving the rest of us of some great mugshots.
Oh, man.
You know he would have been smiling during them.
That's probably a
he's
rule,
still
too.
in
You
character.
have to,
You have to smile if your picture's taken.
No two Ronald McDonalds are allowed to ever be in the same picture. McDonald's official stance is there are no actors that play Ronald McDonald. Ronald's a real thing.
That's
Just
scary.
Yeah, but No Man's Sky said that you would never run into another player, and we debunked that in one day. I'm sure
that's
there's a
true.
picture out there.
But Ronald McDonald is similar to Santa Claus. There are official rules. No two in the same place. They will never acknowledge he's fake. And it is what it is. In Japan, his name is actually Donald McDonald to alleviate pronunciation concerns.
Oh, yeah. I could do the accent, but I'm not. It's for the best.
At one time, too, in Japan, they tried to make a sexy young female version of Ronald McDonald.
Yeah. I saw that.
There's a Rule
weird.
34 out there.
There's a Rule 34 for everything.
I'm sure it's out there.
Don't look up Hamburglar Rule 34.
There are sexy Hamburglar women.
Yep, Ronald is an adventurer with magical powers that acts as an ambassador for good and freedom, such as traveling to the rainforest to bring attention to endangered species and deforestation, or delivering a safety PSA on the importance of safety belts.
Wow.
He's out there. He's fighting the good fight. I mean, Ronald, he's come a long way from coming out of that dumpster. But they wanted to capitalize on what was popular at the time. They wanted to create a series of commercials that would really bring the kids in. And very big at the time was a show called HR Puffin Stuff. Do you all know about HR Puffin Stuff?
I have heard the name.
I've seen several episodes.
Could not pick
after
him out of a lineup.
I watched several episodes just to compare. Kind of fun. Pretty good.
It's a kid's show, which is actually just for like stoned out of their mind teenagers and young adults.
It's awesome. It's like
Puffin stuff.
Puffin stuff. I get it.
And all the trees and houses are like living and talk to you and stuff.
And he's kind of like a dragon with a big head. He's kind of a dragon-ish creature. How would you describe H.R. Puffin stuff?
Yeah, he's a reptile, I would say, for sure.
He's definitely a reptile. He's got a big, long tail and then a big head that's kind of weird shaped, like almost diamond-shaped. I don't think that was intentional, but...
Bizarre. But they actually reached out to Sid and Marty Krofft, the creators of H.R. Puffin stuff. They were like, we want to work together and make an ad campaign. And... then they worked in it for a bit and they said, nope, never mind, not happening. And then they hired H.R. Puffin Stuff's former employees to create all the costumes and the sets and blatantly rip it off. Throughout this episode, we are going to be watching a few videos.
I would argue that Mayor McCheese isn't that close.
Get yourself ready for a trip through McDonaldland.
It's so funky.
It's so good,
Take
dude.
along a friend and grab a hold of Ronald's hand. Follow Ronald McDonald.
Those are apple pie trees, Tyler.
Of apple pie trees. And don't be surprised if you meet Big Mac and Big Cheese. There's thick shake volcanoes.
Thick shake
You'll even
volcanoes.
find a French fry thatch.
Everything just looks like weed to me.
Now just turn around and see if you won't find a hamburger patch as you're heading for a McDonald's.
It's a real redundancy to have a McDonald's in McDonaldland because you can just go out to the patch.
You can just go to the
I
patch
think
and eat a burger.
It is a very bold move for them to put it in a dystopian apocalyptic world because that's what it looked like.
You think
How
they're
do
all
you-
like mutants or something?
How do you get a French fry garden or the apple pie tree nuclear radiation?
Let's just put it this way. It's been already explicitly stated that magic exists only for Ronald McDonald, and I believe Ronald McDonald created this world.
I'm the mayor. I can't even do magic.
It's funny. Now, did Mayor McCheese and Officer Big Mac, were they once a part of the burger patch?
Why did they get bodies and the other hamburgers don't?
I bet there's like a ritual.
Yeah. If you sacrifice enough virgins or something, you can grow legs.
Yeah.
Thankfully, a lot of children are virgins.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank God. Thank Ronald.
Officer Big Mac, I'm in a lot of trouble.
That could have got dark real fast.
What a nice sesame said bun head you have. Why, thank you. Yes, McDonaldland debuted in 1971. A magical place where plants, foods, and inanimate objects were living, speaking characters. And we mentioned some of this during the video. Apple pie trees, milkshake volcanoes, French fry bushes, and hamburger patches.
Yeah.
I remember playing on an apple pie tree, and I didn't know what it was because it didn't have anything like promotional about it being an apple pie tree.
It doesn't even look
just
like an
looked-
apple pie.
No, they were growing on it like little fruits. Right, exactly. An apple tree. But I always just saw it as a tree with a face. I'm like, that's zany. Let me climb all over that.
I'm going to climb that one. We have another mountain.
I fucked the tree.
We have another mountain. We have another hard Mountain Dew here. This is the Baja Blast Punch.
Baja Blast Punch?
Looks like a stingray's on that one.
I think that
That's really insensitive to Steve Irwin.
at our time at GDQ, I drank several of these, and I'd have to say I think this is my favorite.
Were you guys just trying to be like stereotypes?
Well, we saw it at Total Wine, and
He had Lay's chips that were flavored like Funyuns.
yeah,
Dude, they're good.
they were great.
I've tried the new BLT one.
The BLT ones are good.
Yeah.
They're okay. I don't really like Cubanos anyway. So,
The people?
no, there's a Cubano sandwich. Yeah. I mean, I bet they're fine. I think Castro's underrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
More like the Bay of Fun.
McDonaldland.
Come on down to the brown down cheese.
Well, they've got like only like 1950s cars. They're trapped in an age of the inception of McDonald's.
I mean, if you see a hamburger, just reach out and grab it. You can just have it, you know?
Do they don't bite, right? They know what's going on.
They're
capable of biting.
They have mouths, so
It's more gumming. They gum at you.
If Mayor McCheese is going to bite you, you're caught between a nice burger patty and a piece of cheese.
Oh man, that's actually terrifying.
Just getting gummed to death by Mayor McCheese.
Well, he could suffocate you in his mouth.
Yeah.
This is fun for me.
I require sustenance.
Hopefully this won't hurt my campaign.
I'm going to make you into ground beef.
Just one more.
But the problem is with McDonaldland, there's a lot of crime in McDonaldland.
It's true.
Okay, what?
Tyler, are you familiar with the crime in McDonaldland?
No.
There's a lot of bad stuff.
I would like to know where those children's parents are.
There is a lot of crime.
Henry Ronald's got it.
If it wasn't for our chief happiness officer, the mayor, and Officer Big Mac, we would be in a lot of trouble because everyone is out there trying to steal all the food.
It's true. Now
And it grows so plentiful.
You have been one of Grimace's helpers, as we're going to call him, because we all know Grimace is real.
Okay.
And he exists. I saw a picture of him. That's photo evidence.
And Grimace is also, the species is Grimace.
He's a Grimace.
And also the last name is Grimace.
But
It's like a Mario scenario.
You know, we do have more evidence that Grimace exists than we do Bigfoot. So that's true.
There's actual evidence.
Yeah.
He wrote on Instagram.
I heard he got
Bigfoot's never done that.
I heard he got punched in the nuts by a little girl one time.
Yeah, I bet that happens a lot. But there's really nothing there.
Well, it's because
How do you describe his How do you describe his fupa? Like, would you? I call it a.
it's his entire body.
This is the most disgusting word I know. A gunt. Do we know what his genitalia are? A gunt.
This is a Patreon exclusive episode, so you can say what you want.
Oh, that's awesome.
What is a gunt?
I'm guessing
I've
it's
never
like
heard that term before.
It's something plus cunt, I believe.
a groin and a cunt?
I love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
That's a gun.
So you were once the Grimace, but do you know his dark history?
No, it's the strangest thing, actually. When you put the mask on, your brain feels like scrambled eggs, and you really don't have any free will or thought.
That's true.
We can start with Grimace.
Originally the Grimace.
Birthplace, originally the evil Grimace.
The evil Grimace.
Birthplace of Grimace Island, which was lost for hundreds of years. They actually lost Grimace Island, and Grimace didn't know how to get back to his family.
They're
Peter
technically
Jackson's going to
native.
make a movie, Return to Grimace Island, at some point.
The Return to Grimace Island.
You have no idea how much I want that.
Born June 12th. Why? I don't know. His first appearance wasn't on June 12th. I think McDonald's just selected that as a good day for marketing.
It's good to know that
summertime.
It's good to know that McDonald's Land, despite being this magical location, still follows the solar cycle.
It is good. It's good to know
When
that.
Augustus Caesar made the calendar, Grimace Island was like, yeah, we follow that.
Yeah.
He might have had a crush on Birdie at some point, unconfirmed, but canonically a male.
I remember specifically
steamy.
Despite
watching.
not seeing his wiener and his giant gunt, we do think he is a male.
We believe so. Though those sultry eyes, you never know. Boo. You know, I was reading an article about him yesterday, and
Before or after you knew we were doing this episode?
before, because I was like,
better.
where? I was like, whoa! Like literally, this is one day of research, and I've done more research than I've ever done for a series or topic. And it's funny, like
You've been researching this your whole life.
Oh, I must have been, yeah. But there was an article that clearly states him as a well-intentioned simpleton. And I will never forget that description of Grimace. A well-intentioned simpleton. I'm like, that's like half the planet.
Well, I wish they were well-intentioned. I mean, most of the planet is simpletons, but a lot of them aren't well-intentioned.
Yeah, but I think some people think they're doing the right thing. So well-intentioned is included in that.
I'm just saying if Officer Big Mac was actually here and in charge, there'd be a lot less police brutality.
Yeah, I think so.
Just a lot more getting gummed by Big Macs. I don't know what Big Mac's voice sounds like. All I know is Mayor McCheese.
It changes quite a bit.
Okay.
There's no canon.
There's no canon.
I would love for him to be Irish, though.
Originally had 4 arms and was a malicious beast who loved milkshakes and sodas. because every villain has their own thing they steal.
He likes an ice cold. Hold on. I'm ASMRing.
Thank God that didn't pick that up too much.
Ice cold Coca-Cola.
The evil Grimace introduction, the kids are like, we can just watch it.
Yes.
But he's known for his slow-witted and optimistic demeanor. When he speaks, he is known for saying "duh" before every sentence.
Duh.
Yeah, so let's just...
Is this the introduction of Grimace?
Oh, wait, no, this is Donald Trump and Grimace.
Oh, okay. You can just type in introduction of Grimace.
Okay.
It'll pop up, believe me.
Grimace first appearance.
Yep.
Here.
All right. Now, a lot of federal crimes happening.
Get yourself ready for a trip through McDonaldland.
Ronald is always hanging out with kids.
It was a gloomy day in McDonaldland.
No Coke, no shakes.
Because the evil Grimace had grabbed all the cups.
Where's the Coke? Where are the shakes?
Thinking quickly, Ronald disguised himself as a mailman. And
Thinking quickly, he committed a felony.
Oh my! I've been picked for the McDonaldland beauty contest. Discovered at last.
picking his nicest swimsuit, off he went.
Now, let's get these cups back to McDonald's so we can have some triple thick shakes on icy cold Coca-Cola.
I do not like that voice.
I'm ready. Where's the contest?
He's just like, I don't know. I didn't do anything.
At that point, Ronald knew he fucked up because now you have an angry thief and children in the same vicinity, and he's just going to steal those poor kids' shakes right then and there. You know that.
Living rooms, bedrooms.
Oh my God, we got a.
Oh yeah, you can find them.
Wait, what? Hold on, what is that?
You've never seen this?
Montgomery. It's just like a mini
Mall.
Oh yeah, come shop with us. I said flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, you heard me. Come shop. Living rooms, bedrooms, diners. We got it. You need it.
Have you guys never seen this before?
No.
It's just like a mini mall. Hey, you heard me. Come shop. I said flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, living rooms, bedrooms, diners. Oh, yeah.
Good diversion. And honestly,
keeping
that's
that in,
a
too.
very famous video.
It reminded me of the chicken and foot massage video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Grimace, though, in 1972, was friendly and two-armed. They did have to repurpose the Grimace into being a
Because who came up with this design?
He
It's
looks
insane.
well, the regular Grimace looks kind of insane too.
Yeah, but the original looks like, and if I can be frank, just like a pile of shit.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a mound. Like
he looks
Jeff
discolored,
Goldblum would
yeah.
walk up to it and be like, "That's a big fucking dinosaur."
Yeah,
Like that's what he looks like.
a big pile of purple shit
Yeah.
made out of. He's half gunt, half shit.
So he's supposed to be purple in 1971, but because of our TV,
Limited color TV,
limitations, he comes across as a brownish.
Yeah.
Hence-
and he might actually have been more brownish.
in a 2010 online interview with Tech Mommy, McDonald's spokesperson said that Grimace is a taste bud. And in a 2014 tweet from McDonald's Twitter, they stated Grimace lore says he is the embodiment of a milkshake or a taste bud.
Those
Yeah.
are not.
Synonymous. Like
Yeah.
those don't go to, they're not synonymous.
No.
I agree. I'm
Like-
with you.
Also, have you seen your taste buds? They do not look like that.
Yeah, and we have one other video here. This is when
It's just throwing shit at the wall.
This
That's all
is-
that is.
this is Donald
Sorry,
Trump
taste
meeting
buds.
Grimace.
I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1.
Look how big that looks in his tiny hand.
You're a man of few words. I like that.
Got a buck?
Yeah, and
I like to believe, because I know it's true, Donald Trump believes that Grimace is real. Like he thinks he's talking to an alien there, right?
Donald Trump has been eating
Crack.
Well, he's on speed all the time.
And Viagra
Adderall,
medication.
Yeah.
That's why he shits his pants so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, that's why he wears the big old diaper. But what I was going to say is he eats McDonald's all the fucking time. Still does.
That's why he needs the diapers.
Let's just say that did hanging out with criminals influence Donald Trump's presidential career? Is it because of Captain Crook? Is it because of the Hamburglar?
Might have been Captain Crook.
He just acknowledged he looks up to Grimace, who tried to steal all the milkshakes and Coke cups in McDonaldland.
Were they all marked?
Dude,
classified?
are they? So Trump just got indicted. Do you think they're going to bring Grimace as like a key witness?
I think he did it.
Tyler, you're needed as Grimace's helper.
Dude, I'll put that costume back on there.
Oh man, but I'm also wondering. Did you ever hear that he once said that exercising drains your life force?
It does. It makes you tired.
But he says it takes years off your life.
Donald Trump said that?
Yeah.
Well, that's because the man is an idiot.
Yes, well, duh. I'm just pointing it out more.
I didn't know he said that.
There's another well-known villain. He wasn't known as the Hamburglar immediately, though.
Did you know what his original title was? You donned the outfit, but you didn't know?
You didn't ask for a 10-page character summary before you started acting?
Dude, let's be honest. I probably hit a bull, went into McDonald's. They're like, put this costume on. I was like, all right.
You're like, I don't want to.
You loved it. You loved every second of it. Well, what was he called, Brad?
The Lone Jogger. Which, if I've ever heard of like a flasher serial killer type name,
That immediately makes me think of Jeffrey Dahmer because his first victim was going to be the Lone Jogger.
Tonight, news at 10. Another apparent victim of the Lone Jogger.
And he wasn't a cute little like kid burger guy. He was like an old man with a crooked nose, and he would like open his cape and it said the Lone Jogger underneath it.
Yeah, do we have that?
Yeah, we have the Hamburglar.
Oh my god, that's
here.
terrifying.
We have the Lone Jogger, everyone.
Wow, they really used the McDonaldland a lot, huh?
It was like all they did for 10 years.
Day in McDonaldland,
This one's great.
Big Mac and their friend Jim were on
Their
their
friend
way
Jim.
to McDonald's when suddenly
The burger alarm!
cried Jim.
Cried
Ronald knew
Jim.
in an instant what had happened.
Why, it's that crafty old Hamburglar stealing all those delicious McDonald's hamburgers.
Said Ronald.
What do we do?
Said Ronald.
Not even a crafty old Hamburglar can pass up a McDonald's chocolate shake.
Said Ronald. And sure enough, the crafty old Hamburglar went for it. But then, like Ronald said,
Who wouldn't?
So,
That's terrifying.
okay, so one of the
land in McDonald.
They didn't have to go that hard on the song, though. But I appreciate that they did.
I mean, I think they did. It's carrying a lot of the weight.
He's horrifying, the original Hamburglar.
He's scary. He's got a weird,
Looks like he's
scary
got like
triangle pointed nose.
Yeah, it looks like he's got like a deviated septum or something.
Yeah.
Looks like Michael Jackson, like way too much surgery.
The amount of mentally handicapped people in McDonaldland is frankly astonishing.
Well, he
He could only say rabble.
yeah, he doesn't speak English. He like
Robble,
he,
robble.
he speaks a gibberish
Yeah.
and says robble robble a lot.
It's the same language they speak in The Sims.
Yeah.
Sure.
Simlish.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I learned something new.
Video games, everyone.
Captain Crook. Captain Crook would translate what the Hamburglar was saying often. We'll learn about Captain Crook here in a second.
Scourge of the Seven Seas.
I be Captain Crook here for your filet-o-fish sandwiches.
So in
Which is true.
McDonaldland, well, it's true. There's a pond called Filet-O-Fish Pond, and then they fish for Filet-O-Fish.
And Captain Crook rides a boat.
Soggy, dirty fillets of fish.
And he-
But it-
no, he
is
doesn't
it-
want burgers.
No, but is it the sandwich or does
The
it come out
Filet-O-Fish.
as just the square piece of
sandwich.
fish? That's gross.
With tartar and everything, baby. And the cheese.
So, quick little side note. When you're working, neither of you worked at McDonald's, correct?
No.
Okay, so when you're putting the sauce on,
Dylan harassed employees about Grimace's birthday today. I don't know
I
if that
didn't
counts.
harass them. I just asked nicely.
when you're putting
I'm not going to get it if it ain't purple.
the Big Mac, the
don't
Big
care.
Mac sauce, the tartar sauce, and I think the mayo, they all came in like a caulk gun. So,
Yeah.
you would have to reload it.
You can say cock.
And we would set up Filet-O-Fish boxes in the back, and the tartar sauce
it's
would
so
shoot the
gross.
furthest. You could actually get some distance on those
Well, it's
bad
'cause it's
boys,
so
and we would
thick.
have target practice with the tartar.
And how much tartar did you eat? straight from the gun.
I just call it tartar.
None. I don't like tartare for me. I didn't like it at the time.
I still don't.
I can do it now.
I'll have it with cod. It's fine.
Once I made it in the kitchen myself, I was like, all right, it's good.
It's fine.
1985, the Hamburglar was redesigned to have that boyish Dennis the Menace look to him, more round head.
So he was like, they kept that for like 14 years.
They kept it for a while until we'll learn about the lawsuits, but they had to change some stuff. And there was one commercial in like 2015 where they tried to make the Hamburglar like a hot
Sexy.
dude,
Yeah,
with like a beard and make him a human.
They made him roguish.
And it disappeared pretty quick. People were very upset that the Hamburglar was now just a hipster dude.
Oh, he wasn't a hipster. He was more like a Ryan Reynolds looking guy.
They tried to make him like an attractive man.
Yes. He was an attractive man.
I have one video here. This is the court system in McDonald's, McDonaldland.
We don't know what the legislative branch looks like, though, so...
We couldn't find much on
Citizens
that.
of McDonaldland
Yay!
versus the Hamburglar.
Wow.
Order! Order in the court!
Your Honor.
The mayor is also the judge.
Caught red-handed, sneaking off with a big bag full of McDonald's delicious cheeseburgers.
That's serious.
My nephew is in that bag.
That's kidnapping.
What do you have to say for yourself? A likely story.
They bring in someone who can't speak English, don't let him properly defend himself, and then convict him.
Sentences you to 1 week without McDonald's cheeseburgers. Isn't that rather severe? Oh, well, 1 week without rutabagas then, you know. Now, let's all adjourn to McDonald's for cheeseburgers.
The courthouse is literally right next to the McDonald's in McDonaldland where...
But wait, they're okay.
Listen, you got to remember the geography. Are you even paying attention?
No, but I just made a realization that, all right, so that was the nephew that was burger napped. Because at this point, we're stealing a sentient being. That's a
My nephew
felony.
was in that bag.
But then they're going to go eat cheeseburgers at McDonald's. This is a cannibalistic society.
Well, we don't know.
We do. They're eating each other.
Isn't that rather severe?
Well, I mean,
This is heavy metal, man.
there are multiple times that Ronald will just like pick a hamburger out of the patch and start eating it. It's not good. It's not a good look.
But all I'm saying though is if you can charge somebody with burger napping, then Ronald picking one out of the patch and eating it, that's homicide.
Can I just say, that McDonald's meal I ate before we started, not doing so great in my tummy.
What do you mean? That those chicken nuggets with a spicy buffalo from McDonald's and their French fries?
Well, it wasn't that spicy.
But it's what it says.
It's what it says. The tangy barbecue is the flavor to go for.
I haven't had a McDonald's chicken nugget.
Do you want to have one?
Nope. In about 15 years.
Are you sure? I have some left over.
I found a Beacon one when I was working, and from that day, I can't even look at them. They make me sick to my stomach.
You know who the grossest person is? Is Nate. Nate, we love you. Just he'll bring over a bag of McDonald's.
He just houses it.
Well, and then he lets it sit there for the first hour and a half he's here, and then he eats it. I'm like,
yeah, I got to eat that shit like as soon as possible so my brain doesn't realize what I'm ingesting.
And McDonald's is truly, oh man, I really want to get sponsorships from them, but
this is
it's bottom of the barrel. Yeah, I mean it is my last choice for fast food. I will go to Burger King before McDonald's. I just like its jaunty attitude.
Burger King's got good burgers compared to McDonald's.
McDonald's got those fries. Man,
no, Burger King fries are better.
Really?
They've got the crispier outside,
and they have onion rings too.
Yeah, the onion rings.
And those Hershey Sunday pies are very good.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those.
They're good. There's another villain. There's a couple more, but the next big one is Captain Crook. Originally had a Jolly Roger on his hat. Also from 1971. He steals Filet-O-Fish sandwiches, like we mentioned, and he was revised in 1984 with a more Muppet-like appearance. Eventually became known as the Captain, where he has a pet parrot, and he operates the SS Filet-O-Fish.
I have a question first before you even delve into this. Have any of you guys had the Filet-O-Fish?
I don't think so.
One time.
I've had it one time as well, and I think that's the nail in the coffin.
Yep.
For Captain Crook. It's such a bold choice to go for the Filet-O-Fish. My mom, I think, used to get their breakfast burritos and the Filet-O-Fish.
I mean, I can't condone it.
My brother, the famous bassist from the band Well and Good,
Well Plus Good,
crush Filet-O-Fish, and I don't understand how he did that.
It's really sickening.
Yeah.
Well, especially when you find they come from a pond, the whole sandwich, just you can fish for them in a pond.
You know what? I broke into a McDonald's and I asked them where the pond was, and they wouldn't tell me where the pond was. And then I pulled out my gun, and then they showed me the pond.
And there's, I don't know how is Officer Big Mac supposed to combat pirates? He doesn't have a ship.
Yeah, and you want to know what?
There's no navy.
Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense, because if he's just a pirate or a privateer on the pond that produces the filet-o-fish, then I don't actually think I've seen him in a ship.
No, he's just out there like Borat, like barking, like, you never get this, la 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 la.
Well, you mentioned the filet-o-fish pond. In that commercial, Captain Crook comes in on like a fucking rowboat because there's no room for a pirate ship on that set. So he crashes into a pond, and then there's just like two little boats on this tiny pond, and then he gets the filet-o-fishes and goes away.
If I bought a canoe and I rode in it by myself, could I call myself a captain?
I don't know the rules.
I think technically you could.
Okay.
Anybody who is in charge of the sea vessel would be a captain, correct?
You have to know a few sea shanties, so I've got that covered.
Do you know the difference between left and right on a boat?
Yeah, port, starboard.
You're good.
I think that means you're qualified.
Yeah. Now this...
I read Moby Dick.
This is the Baja Blast pineapple.
Why do they keep calling it Baja Blast? It's just call it pineapple.
But it's the Baja Blast series.
They want kids to like it, so
this is my least favorite of the
They have to say Baja Blast, or the kids won't care.
Honestly, like, these are really well designed cans. I just one has a shark, one has a manta ray, and now the pineapple has an octopus.
It's very cool. It is very cool.
Yeah.
Zero sugar.
We mentioned Mayor McCheese, species burger, enormous cheeseburger-headed character with a very comically small top hat and always wearing a sash that says Mayor. In case you
don't you forget it.
In case you didn't know, he has Mayor on his sash.
First of all,
he puts on every morning a sash that says Mr. Mayor.
And he's like,
First
yes,
of all,
I am.
the moment I become mayor of Milwaukee, Wisconsin,
you will wear a mayor sash?
I will wear the sash.
And a top hat.
Probably a top hat, and also probably a big burger mask.
Hi, I'm the mayor.
They're like, this is not what we elected.
There's a problem in the lake with the filet-o-fish. My first duty is appointing my nephew, Mr. Big Mac, to officer.
Let's get our scientists on getting a Big Mac patch made.
Officer Big Mac goes after
We need
the
our top
Kia boys.
scientists on this. The mayor asked us directly.
Mayor McCheese is often compared to H.R. Puff and stuff. The thing is, Mayor McCheese, his voice, and a lot of characters from Puff and stuff are based after the Mad Hatter from like the live action Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, the voice actor's name.
Edwin.
Edwin, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Giggly, bumbling, and somewhat incompetent. Officer Big Mac is the chief of police, and so he wears a constable's uniform, and he spends most of his time chasing the Hamburglar and Captain Crook. I think the Grimace problem kind of solves itself pretty quick.
He was rehabilitated.
Yeah.
Yeah. He changed his ways, chopped off 2 of his arms. Ooh.
Now he lost them due to diabetes.
What if getting 2 of his arms chopped off was like chemical castration for him? And suddenly like he got rid of all of his psychotic urges because there's less testosterone in his system.
I think that's got to be it.
Yeah.
That's a good theory. I'm gonna tell that to
take
everyone.
it what it is. It's a Grimace theory. The Grimace theory.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna put that on my Tinder profile. Did you know?
Do you want to know what? You could get some wild women.
Did you know the Grimace was chemically castrated by removing 2 of his arms?
I was very successful the moment I just put like, hey, either you're gonna like it or you're not. I'm cool, but like you're just gonna either you like it or you don't.
I like
Still want to meet
long
up.
walks on the beach. I like a nice candlelit dinner. And did you know Grimace was chemically castrated?
There is another main character in McDonaldland, and that's the professor. A scientist who is McDonaldland's inventor and researcher. He invented such different devices as the psychedelic electronic hamburger machine, which made only pumpkins for some reason.
Yeah. You know,
he was trying to make the world's perfect hamburger, and
but
the
then
joke
you realized that they already existed at McDonald's. So he's kind of a whack job. He's kind of like, well, how many scientists do we know?
He's kind of like Professor Keenbean in the Richie Rich movie starring Macaulay Culkin. He's inventing.
You remember the guy's name?
Yes.
That's weird.
He has a McDonald's in his home, Richie Rich. Very cool. But no Grimace there.
Devontae Adams has a Taco Bell in his home.
Does he really?
In the commercials.
Oh, so canonically, definitely then, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He invented the dinner gong.
We're not talking about Taco Land, Tyler.
This is not Taco Bell's episode, Tyler.
I just like.
What is it? Is it the Chihuahua's 52nd birthday tomorrow? No,
that dog's dead.
It is very dead.
And that's a sobering moment.
You know what's always funny is when they have like certain President's Day, and it's just literally like George Washington's 200 something birthday, and it's just like it's not his. You can't have a birthday for a dead man. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
You
They
can
should
have
moved it to
birthdays
the day-
for concepts.
They should have had a birthday for the day he died. Then it's his death day, because then it's like you're aging, but you're dead.
I mean,
They call it Leech Day.
You can
because
still
They died exsanguinating.
You can still celebrate something, but to say like happy birthday or it's their birthday, it's like they would have been. Let us remember how great the Chihuahua from Taco Bell was today.
Whatever. I don't get the sentiment. I'm autistic. I don't know what to tell you.
Grimaces can live for a long time.
Yeah, because he's gone. He's been gone for like how long?
Well, the island's been missing. It doesn't mean he was missing, but he has a great-great-grandma who's still alive, which we'll find out about.
He's got a lot of family members.
He also invented the dinner gong, an invisible car that helped Ronald McDonald meet kids.
That's a bad sentence.
They call it, some places call it the subway mobile now. It's just a white van.
There's a new Jared from Subway documentary on HBO.
Hey, I'm afraid to watch it.
Hey kids, I got some big pants in here.
You guys want to see the pants?
You guys want to see the inside of my pants?
He just puts them in it like a rucksack. And
the Chicken McNugget Diplomatic.
Oh.
A well-meaning, bespectacled man with a beard was that guy. Now, there was also the goblins. They were the anthropomorphic pom-poms that liked French fries.
They did.
At one point, Mayor McChee says, "There are millions and millions of goblins in the French fry patch." And Ronald says, "I don't care. Let's go to McDonald's." And he brings the goblins there, and they just eat fries at McDonald's instead.
I mean, they can live in harmony, can't they?
As long as there's enough fries for everybody.
Yeah.
They're pretty big, though, for there to be millions and millions of them. McDonaldland must be pretty big.
I mean, they just grow on bushes around there.
They were then changed to the Fry Guys, but in 1986, they introduced a female Fry Guy, and they became the Fry Kids out of sensitivity.
And then they also got like little personalities of their own, like girl, dork, skateboarder.
Girl is a personality.
In a lot of fiction.
In the 70s, it was like, your personality is woman.
Yeah, I mean, they're like...
And they're like, for Power Rangers, they're like, sorry, we already have girl. You're Asian.
Yeah. And you want to know how the nerd was a nerd?
He wore glasses. Yeah.
We all know that's true.
Yeah.
1973, a lawsuit from Sid and Marty Krofft came along, the creators of HR Puff and stuff. They said, yeah, this is pretty direct. This is pretty blatant. And the result was a $50,000 payout and a reassessment of their characters, one of which was Grimace, who was deemed too similar to Seymour Spider. And that's why Grimace lost his arms. Though they both appealed the lawsuit. It took about 7 years for that to pay off. But I didn't write anything down about the trash can characters.
I love them, the wastebaskets.
I figured we would just watch the video.
Oh my God, this is the best one.
This might be my favorite song.
Yes. Pay attention to the little black kid. Okay. The way he interacts with these wastebaskets.
Say, when you go to McDonald's for all those good things to eat and drink, be sure you stop and think about what to do when you're through. Don't forget to feed the wastebaskets, because they're hungry too.
That's right, we are. And we'd like to ask a favor of you. Would you mind letting us have the paper, please, when you're through? It's a special little treat when you get to eat the paper. Yes, indeed. So if you've got a cup or a napkin or bag that you don't think you need, don't forget to feed forget to feed the wastebaskets. At McDonald's, in McDonaldland, at McDonald's.
It's the laziest of all character designs.
At McDonald's.
That's right. We are.
You know,
I love that commercial.
I do too. I think the wastebaskets should have remained a character. If you're just going to anthropomorphize everything, why don't you like anthropomorphize the new kiosks? Kiki the kiosk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put a face on it. You just stick your in the mouth is the card reader.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Like, I'm here to take your jobs.
Or you can tap it on her eyes and then they glow.
McDonald's is trying to get the sexy crowd. They wanted to try and like start reaching out to people based on sex appeal. 1977 is when Uncle O'Grimacy appeared.
Mm-hmm.
Was the world ready?
Are you aware of Uncle O'Grimacy?
No.
You don't know Uncle O'Grimacy?
I mean, just because I was a hamburglar doesn't mean I went to the Burger Academy.
When I was still drawing the thumbnails for Hair of the Dogcast, I drew Uncle O'Grimacy for one of the covers.
All right, here's the Uncle O'Grimacy video.
Ronald, everything looks green. Oh, green butterflies. And green footprints.
Uncle O'Grimacy.
Hello, boys. I'm back. And I'm painting
Is he
everything green to match
Shamrock Shake?
Shamrock Shake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shamrock Shakes are back. Yummy.
Let's celebrate at McDonald's.
Shamrock Shakes, they're a beautiful green. The most beautiful green that we've ever seen.
Shamrock Shakes, they're a beautiful green. Uncle O'Grimacy.
We were not allowed to drink shakes during our shift, but I would grab because I don't know. We could have soda. But you could only have like 2. But the iced tea is the biggest cup we got. And when my manager wasn't looking, I'd just fill that fucker up with Shamrock Shake and take it back on grill. Bad decision about an hour later, but for those first couple minutes, I was living the high life.
Uncle O'Grimacy is green. Every other Grimace canonically is purple.
Yeah, but some of them are like lighter shades of purple.
But still, he's green.
Do we know why?
Because he's Irish.
Because they needed to market a Shamrock Shake?
He's also similar to Santa. He only shows up around St. Patty's Day for Shamrock Shakes and he dips.
I mean, he could be the best character we got because the Shamrock Shake is fucking delicious.
Uncle O'Grimacy's introduction confirms that not only does Grimace have parents, but that they can reproduce.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know if the Grimaces were a sexual species until Uncle O'Grimacy came along.
I'm showing him an old cover to Hair of the Dogcast.
1979, the lawsuit was finally appealed. They both thought they would win, HR Pub Stuff and McDonald. McDonald's lost, and the fairy tale location was abandoned. They were given some time to change their characters away. Mm-hmm. That's why we saw the Hamburglar changing. They phased the Captain Crook stayed around for a little bit, but Mayor McCheese, Officer Big Mac, you're gone.
I remember asking my mom, "Who's the burger man?"
I don't want to go. This is my city.
Honestly, I saw some like relics, like at older locations in like the deep south. They don't change anything because what's the fucking point? They don't have the money anyway. But like, you go there and there's still there's like a prison in the shape of Officer Big Mac's head.
And
you can crawl in it.
Yeah, a lot of playgrounds still have that.
Yeah,
if they haven't changed.
Yeah,
an outside area.
I was born in Arkansas, and I used to go back for a summer every year to visit my grandparents. And if we went on a trip somewhere, the McDonald's down there are definitely time capsules. I mean, nowadays they've probably changed, but back when I was like 10, 11, like late 90s, early 2000s, they were definitely time capsules from way before I was born.
It's a real trip. Yeah.
It was wild.
Things start changing a little bit since they're phasing out some of these characters. 1979, we're introduced to Birdie, the early bird, known as the sexy character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Strutting those feathers all around town.
We know what she's thinking about.
Getting that. You have
a picture of Birdie?
You know Birdie.
I know, but I gotta see pictures.
She wears goggles.
Oh yeah, I know Birdie.
She's the first identifiably female character from McDonaldland.
What about the fucking girl personality?
1986.
Oh,
she was created to promote breakfast items. Now her lore, she debuted at night when an egg dropped from the sky in a box that said, "Open me." We don't know who packaged the box.
The stork.
Sure. Ronald, the Hamburglar, Grimace, and the professor find it, and they're all trying to figure out ways to open the egg up. And Ronald says, "Why don't we try love?" So they bring blankets and pillows.
Ronald fucks the egg.
And Ronald has sex with the egg. Grimace like, duh.
Just make Grimace sit on it.
Yeah, I'll put it inside of me.
I mean, it might work.
They make a nest and keep it warm. Birdie emerges from the egg and realizes she already has friends and says, McDonaldland is where I'm going to stay. She's a poor flyer, clumsy in general, and she takes karate lessons is what we kind of know about her. Otherwise, she is a token female who likes breakfast.
She loves those hotcakes.
Early bird gets some worm.
That's the, you know.
Or in this case, the hotcakes.
Early bird gets the hotcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around this time, advertising is changing. Star Wars comes out 1977, and they need to get kids interested again. McDonaldland is no longer the hot shit. They pulled out all the stops. They have Uncle Grimacy. They bring in Birdie. Nothing's working.
Nothing's working.
So this is kind of when they also start introducing Happy Meals, which is a concept invented in like Venezuela, mixed with some other guys. Like, let's have a cute box, like a cereal box for kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's, I think it was Burger King who first, no, not Burger King. It was another place. Burger Chef?
It was Burger Chef. Yep.
That started introducing the concept of toys with their meals. And Star Wars was paired up with Burger King with glassware.
They called them prizes.
Yes.
It's not really a prize if you won. It's only a prize if you won something.
I remember reading somewhere that the early idea was to get kids to eat their whole meal. It was like you ate all your food and this is your reward.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And also, parents couldn't tell when they see a burger up on a menu like a Big Mac. They don't know what size that will be for the kids. So part of it is they want to broadcast to parents what is the options for kids. So a lot of the promotions moving forward becomes franchises, becomes Disney movies. And so a lot of the McDonaldland characters take a little bit of a sideline. We are introduced to the Happy Meal gang, which is 5 little puppets that are all the aspects of a Happy Meal.
They're great, by the way. They used to make little Transformers toys to capitalize on the success of Transformers.
Yep.
And I did a perfunctory look at getting them.
Yeah.
They look pretty good, and I think I can get the whole set for about $40.
Not a bad move.
I support you.
Yeah.
1984, we were introduced to the McNugget Buddies.
The McNuggies.
They're regular sized McNuggets, little puppets, and they're often shown with chicken beaks, chicken wings, and cowboy boots.
Jordan describes them as testicle looking, and I said, "You've seen my testicles; they do not look like that."
I'm a testicle. Eat me.
Have you seen the circus one where they're in a circus?
Are you talking about nuggets?
The Nugget Circus?
No.
Have you seen that one?
No,
Look
no.
that up. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I do have to let our listeners know, our esteemed listeners, not our regular old dirty listeners, that I watched basically every McDonald's commercial, and I saw some of them in different languages.
The Flying McNuggets from 1985.
Yeah, that's it.
McDonald's.
That looks like a mugshot.
Good time with Ronald and his friends.
Fade to black and white.
I didn't do it.
He was happy until he wasn't.
Presenting the Flying McNuggets. The McDonald's Chicken McNuggets.
Oh, I remember these guys.
Barbecue sauce. The action.
My mother always told me I'd go far.
This is a hot act.
It's a hot act.
You guys always make dipping such a big production.
Man.
I remember those guys. I used to have little
toys of them.
Little toys of them.
Stuffies. They
those are
continued promoting them just because I think people really did find them appealing.
We were introduced in 1980, the mid 80s, like 85, to Cosmic, COSMC, Cosmic, an alien, talked like a surfer dude, traded flowers for food, and was a character in MC Kids. But 1986 introduced us to a very cool cat. Dylan is putting his sunglasses on for everyone that's listening.
It's Mac tonight.
Who is Mac tonight, Dylan?
Mac tonight is a old style Billy Joel type crooner, and he flies around on a cloud, and he's got a big half moon head or a crescent moon head.
Oh, I remember this guy.
And his song is so fucking good. I listened to every version of it in every language. Do the French one after this one, okay?
Okay. Here is a Mac Tonight commercial.
When that clock strikes 6:30, time to head for golden lights. It's a good time for a great taste dinner at McDonald's. It's Mac tonight. Come on.
I love it.
The French one. Because in France, they call McDonald's McDo.
Yep.
So you'll hear that.
Yeah, they were aiming for adults with Mac Tonight, and I can see it. It's based on Mac the Knife, specifically the Bobby Darin version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a pretty blatant ripoff. Mac Tonight French.
That is sultry.
Le soleil peut se coucher. Un Big Mac.
Oh, Big Mac.
Un petit dos sous les arches. Au clair de moi, je me fous de l'heure qu'il est. Du hockey, de la télé. Quand le soir les arches brillent, vous savez où me trouver. Moi j'aime McDonald's.
J'aime.
That was good.
Dude, yeah. The Spanish one is pretty good. I think they got a famous Tejano singer.
Yes.
I can't force you into that.
Mac Tonight.
I can't hold this podcast hostage.
A humanoid moon, a moon-headed crooner meant to target adults, played piano and sang jazz standards, played by Doug Jones, famous actor who was in Hellboy. He was in
Shape of Water.
No
shit, that's him?
He was the zombie in Hocus Pocus.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Jones, famous actor.
Yeah, wow, I didn't know that.
Brilliant costume work.
Yeah.
They were sued by Bobby Darin's estate, so Mac Tonight is no more. I guess you can find an animatronic at the Epic McDonald's, wherever that is. Like, it's a giant McDonald's with like an arcade in it.
Really? Where's that?
I think it's probably Florida.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yep.
Mar-a-Lago.
But we're a podcast about video games, right?
Are we?
In 1988, Donaldland came out in Japan. Japan only, Famicom game. Ronald's companions have been kidnapped and all of the animals have been turned feral in McDonaldland. Ronald defends himself by throwing apples, and the final boss is a violent clown named Guman. Ronald also fights giant fire salamanders, bone dragons, and even a red, one-eyed anti-grimace is what it's called.
An anti-grimace.
An anti-grimace.
A cyclo-grimace.
Oh, dude. And it's probably the best thing that came out of that game.
I wouldn't want to fuck with
that's
an
cool.
anti-grimace.
It reminds me of the early Star Wars game for the Famicom where Darth Vader turns into a scorpion.
Yep, and a shark.
Yeah, a couple things.
Because why not?
Why not?
Well, he's Darth Vader's helpers. They can do anything. Through the Force, of course.
In 1989, Captain Crook made his final appearance in Adventure of Ronald McDonald, McTreasure Island. All of our favorite characters are reading a book, and they get transported into Treasure Island. And
he has a massive heart attack and keels over.
Turns out you can't eat that many Filet-O-Fish. He proved it wrong.
I wonder if it's a faithful adaptation, because I really love Treasure Island. I loved it as a kid.
It's only 30 minutes, which I found alarming.
You could probably fit the story of Treasure Island in 30 minutes.
I've never seen Muppet Treasure Island. I'm sure it's pretty good.
Oh, that one rules.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'll watch it. I love the Muppets.
Force Carly to do it. Carly will have a blast.
Carly likes the Muppets, too.
Yeah. So she'll love Muppet. It's got Tim Curry in it. Are you kidding me?
Ooh.
He plays,
yeah, that's a selling point.
He plays Long John Silver.
Yeah, that makes it worth it, just in and of itself.
Yeah.
MC Kids came out in 1992. It's a platform game for the Nintendo. You play as one of two kids, either Mick or Mac. Black kid with a flat top or white kid with a hat. And
which one's Mick and which one's Mac?
No one knows. You venture into McDonaldland to return Ronald McDonald's magical bag, which has been stolen by the Hamburglar.
What's in that bag?
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
It's a head.
It's a head. It was a head the whole time.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Yep.
Specifically, yeah.
Now it's Mayor McCheese's head. Let me out of this bag. I can't breathe. Did you know MC Kids had a sequel?
No.
It had a sequel. This blew my mind. It's called Global Gladiators for some reason.
Oh.
Mick and Mac travel through Slime World, Mystical Forest, Taxi Town, and Arctic World.
Taxi Town.
And they are armed with a Super Soaker type slime gun. McDonald's hated the game because it had almost nothing McDonald's related in the game at all. But Virgin Games impressed Disney with it so much that they were hired to produce Aladdin and Jungle Book games based on this. So that's good.
Way to go, them.
Way to go, them. Another game came out, McDonald's Treasure Island Adventure in 1993, made by the creators of Gunstar Heroes.
Whoa. Great video game.
Supposed to be a pretty cool game.
I've heard about this.
Almost no food references, but you are Ronald McDonald, and that's about it.
Sometimes you got to branch out. You can't have just one interest.
Ronald has more of a personality than eating, you know?
He's got hobbies.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
He's CHO.
He's got downtime.
Yep.
He's got to do stuff.
He drives his dongmobile or whatever it is to go pick up kids to take to McDonald's.
Yeah.
He can't just eat burgers all the time.
Do you think he's happy all of the time? I imagine when he gets his downtime, he's like, takes off the wig and he's just like cracks open.
I imagine the drive home is podcasts and kind of staring
chain smoking cigarettes.
Staring off into the middle distance, and suddenly he's home, and it's one of those situations where you're like, how the fuck did I get home? I don't even remember getting home.
And he opens the car door and like 4 empty ice houses fall out.
Yeah.
He goes inside and there is just a big pile of swag on his coffee table, and he just like scoops a little bit up, puts it in a bowl.
Yeah.
Cracks open some MGD.
He definitely
he's super depressed, clearly.
He's just watching Succession on his own.
Yeah.
Remembering his ex-wife.
We just finished season 1 last night, so we can't go past that.
It's fine.
Okay, I just don't want you to spoil Succession for a McDonald's joke.
I've never seen Succession, so whatever. I just know it's a popular show. Yeah, cool. I mean, but he just remembers his ex-wife.
Watching highlight VHS tapes of hanging out with Mayor McCheese.
He wonders where his child is.
It's all black and white, like the beginning of Better Call Saul.
Yeah. And then it cut to him in full costume in the shower, just bent over crying,
masturbating.
Or it's like the whale
masturbating in there. Yep.
This is a dark fucking time.
And then it's just him crying himself to sleep, but he's not sleeping on a regular bed. It's just a mattress on the ground, and he refuses to put on a blanket.
I don't deserve it.
It makes me remember I'm alive.
I can't feel anything anymore.
Can you tell I know what it's like to be depressed?
In 1998, between 1998 and 2003, Klasky Supo, the creators of Rugrats, were hired to make 6 different episodes of a McDonald's show, which is supposed to be very good.
It's good.
It's got Mark Mothersbaugh doing the music for it. Mothersbaugh, whatever. It's supposed to be exactly it looks like Rugrats.
It's great. I saw this at the tail end of being an age that I could be babysat essentially or looked after, but they would take everyone to McDonald's and then they would just get the VHSs of it. We'd go back and we'd watch it. I've seen everything that this has to offer, and I don't remember much of it.
It introduces Ronald McDonald's dog, Sunday. The show starts off live action, and the dog is played by Vern Troyer in the live action parts.
No shit.
Yep, voiced by D. Bradley Baker. But then they go through a play-place slide, and then they emerge as cartoons.
Wild shit goes on in that one.
Adventures revealed many of the Grimace species, including his unnamed parents, his grandma Winky, his great-great-grandma Jenny Grimace.
Jenny. Duh.
It's so appropriate.
And his brother, King Gunga, leader of the Grimaces.
So his brother's king.
Yep.
He is second in line to the throne.
Yeah.
This is my little brother. He's special. He likes milkshakes. Duh.
I remember that episode.
Yeah, episode 2. It was The Legend of Grimace Island.
They all went to the island. No Seamus. He wasn't there.
No green Grimaces there.
No.
They were actually lured by a pirate captain, One-Eyed Sally, and her first mate, Blather, in a scheme by the two to follow the gang to the island in order to seize the Grimace's legendary treasure for themselves.
What was the treasure?
Friendship.
Always is.
Probably.
The friends we made along the way, yeah.
King Gunga's Gunt was the treasure.
Oh, man.
Ronald's like, fuck, I can't pay my rent with friendship.
There is an outer space episode. There's
with sentient burgers.
In episode 4, Hamburglar is upset that he forgot Ronald's birthday and doesn't have a present for him until a mad scientist named Professor Thaddeus Pinchworm gives him tickets to a fake amusement park called Birthday World. Most of the rides are broken, though. And yeah, they do time travel and they go back into Dinosaur Land at one point in an episode.
This sounds like amazing.
And the last one, the Monster O McDonaldland Lock. This one was only ever released online. Hard to find this one. The gang travels to a Scottish expedition known as McDonaldland Lock, where Sunday's cousin Scotty lives, the dog's cousin. There's a mad scientist, a Loch Ness monster. And yeah, the show looks cool, though. This would be the one thing I would want to watch.
It has good framing. It, like, legitimately, they really pumped the budget into it. And Klasky was only doing really well around this time. Rugrats was still kind of a powerhouse, even though it was at this point, what, like 7 or 8 years old?
Yeah, it was still a powerhouse until they started, like, All Growed Up.
All Growed Up.
Yeah, that All Growed Up came out after I was, like, moving out of cartoons. But Rugrats was my jam. That was by far my favorite cartoon as a kid.
Did you know that we're older than Stu Pickles?
Yeah, I heard that the other day.
Yeah.
I feel like him.
You're a crazy inventor with a really ugly wife.
Just want to... Dee Dee wasn't ugly.
Dee Dee was ugly.
You look offended.
I thought... Well, I don't know, actually.
I wouldn't call Carly ugly. I think Dee Dee's gross looking.
Dee Dee was a good mom.
No, she kept listening to that crack, Dr. Lipschitz.
Dr. Lipschitz.
Which I remember me trying to say that name, and I feel like every time my mom would laugh at me, and I'm like, I don't get what's so fucking funny.
You didn't?
Well, I was a kid.
I guess you're technically, you only turned 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we have a similar age gap between all of us since I'm the middle child of this group now.
1999, there was a commercial that featured Grimace's two aunts, Millie and Tilly.
Millie and Tilly.
So that's all we know of the Grimace clan.
They just look like dowdy old people.
I don't know if you guys know
Grimaces.
this, but they were the actual singers behind Milli Vanilli.
Millie and Tilly.
Millie and Tilly are not marketable. They're not going to win a Grammy.
No.
So they got those guys to do it.
Yeah, it's true.
They wanted to team up, and it was actually Mac Tonight who was singing the songs for them.
Mm-hmm.
But they were lip singing.
Yeah, they got robbed.
When I get the rights to Mac Tonight, we're going to make a Mac Tonight cinematic universe. Maybe Ronald can show up at the end in a teaser.
Playing saxophone like Bill Clinton.
Well, yeah. How else is he going to win the election?
There is not a lot of new characters from this point forward. In 1998, they did try I Am Hungry. The self-proclaimed vice president of snacking, one of the two characters created using CGI.
He self-proclaimed and he went for vice president.
Dream bigger, bud.
He knows his limitations.
He knows he couldn't get away with the president. Yeah, like maybe vice. Yeah. He is a floating, fast-moving green fuzzball with orange arms and a monstrous face with a big appetite.
Oh, he's scary. It's bad early CGI.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not great.
2003, we got the Griddler. Now, the Griddler is a character that was seemingly used in commercials for about 3 years before seemingly disappearing without a trace, becoming an urban legend amongst McDonald's historians.
Which we are now.
We are. According to some sources, the Griddler was similar in appearance to Mayor McCheese and Officer Big Mac, having a giant McGriddle for a head.
Oh, he was to promote the McGriddle, the best item on the McDonald's menu.
There are no pictures of the Griddler, but he has been mentioned in a post from the official Ronald McDonald Instagram account confirming his existence. 2009.
Release the tapes.
This is the last new character we're getting. Happy.
Ugh.
A Happy Meal box with human teeth that pushes healthy food options to kids.
Do you want apples instead of fries?
You're going to eat them. We're having fun. We're happy. This is fun for us.
You'll like it.
There's nothing more fun than limitations on enjoyment.
You know what's fun? Eating apples.
Do you want caramel dipping sauce, which kind of ruins the entire point?
You don't want to eat good food. You want us. Happy was inspired by the Minions. That'll kind of tell you a little bit about who Happy is.
Wait, what time was this?
2009 is the first appearance, but when he became more popularized, he was originally only in France.
How could he be inspired by the Minions when the Minions didn't show up until 2011?
The later portrayals of Happy were inspired by the Minions. He was originally only in one country before they're like, all right, push Happy out there.
And we have now hit the time where I am an employee of McDonald's at this time.
Yes. At this point in the lore, we're introduced to Tyler Melly. He played Grimace and the Hamburglar.
Oh, yep. What a good one he was.
Legend has it he stole a lot of Shamrock Shakes.
Oh, yeah, a whole bunch.
Was they're very come after you. They're really litigious.
Yeah. No, I don't. If they subscribe to the Patreon, they can come get me.
Oh, that's awesome. Do it. We're booking him.
Now we're going to start talking about mysterious disappearances. Early 2000s, the mascots were avoided. They're pushing the I Lovin' It campaign. Birdie's out. No one wants you, Hamburglar. Grimace, fuck off.
Well, I'll tell you this much. Seeing McDonald's commercials from the past and then seeing them now, like I have a really good impression of modern McDonald's commercials. It's quick.
Yeah.
When you're done playing b-ball on the court, come on into McDonald's and get yourself a burger. It's literally that's all it is now. If you listen to any of their commercials, it's all going towards socioeconomic environments that are not so wealthy.
Yeah, and it was a lot of just like really quick shots, not a lot of talking. It would just be like somebody smiling and eating. Yeah. And then they had the ba-da-ba-ba-ba at the end.
Written by JTT.
And Dylan's outside. Where the fuck is Grimace?
We want Grimace.
Release the Griddler.
Let him out.
I'm debating showing up to work tomorrow as Grimace.
Good luck. Some people will say happy birthday to you at least.
Yeah.
People
think so?
So confused.
There was one time where I was going into this. It was a Sherwin-Williams, and across the street was a McDonald's, and it had. They brought back bagels as part of their breakfast sandwich thing, and all it said, "Bagels are back." And then I walked into the Sherwin-Williams, and I know these people pretty well because I've been working at that location for a while now, and I said, why the fuck didn't anyone tell me bagels were back? And they just looked at me like, what? Like she Megan just looks at me and she goes, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, and I point out to the sign, and then she's like, oh that's good.
They're back.
Sound the alarm.
Speaking of missing, in 2007, Mac Tonight was given a CGI makeover and started a new commercial in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines.
Why were they able to do it again?
It's only in those countries. He is no longer seen flying over the earth or a city with a piano, but instead he dances on top of a McDonald's store, singing and playing a saxophone.
Oh, man. He's so talented.
Dude, he can do everything.
In 2010, Corporate Accountability International from Boston reaches out to McDonald's and says it is time to retire McDonald's. Childhood obesity is out of control, and Ronald is pushing bad eating habits onto kids. Ronald, they're calling for your retirement. McDonald's says, whatever, fuck off. We're not going to do that.
What is this, some government oversight?
It's a group that is trying to get rid of marketing to kids. I get it.
I blame Michelle Obama. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Michelle.
I want to be bigger.
2012.
I don't need ripped arms like yours.
They won't bully me if I'm bigger.
Grimace appeared at Dodger Stadium on July 18th, 2012 versus the Philadelphia Phillies.
And he was dancing.
Dancing to Ram Jam's Black Betty.
Can you show us the video?
I don't know if there is a video.
There is a video.
Okay. Grimace, Black Betty. Wow, Balam. Nope.
I must have seen a GIF of a.
Maybe you were just imagining it.
No, I saw when I was doing research, I found a GIF of someone probably put Black Betty over an old video.
For a number of years, Grimace vanished from public life, appearing only in Malaysian Happy Meal toys. He was in the 2020 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade alongside Ronald. He did have a non-speaking appearance with Monsters vs. Aliens Happy Meal toys. And he also appeared in a parody cryptocurrency tweet known as Grimace Coin. And in a 2022...
He was making fun of Elon Musk. Have you seen that?
No.
So Elon Musk said, I'll eat at McDonald's as long as they accept Dogecoin. And then McDonald's corporate, like the people who run the Twitter, goes, we only accept Grimace Coin. And then it's a picture of a coin with Grimace's face on it, and it's purple.
Love it.
Have you seen it's? Oh my God, it's so psychotic. I love the people who run corporate like Twitter accounts
when they be cheeky and like
the Sonic the Hedgehog one is always funny.
Some
Wendy's
of them
is
are
pretty
really
funny.
good. The Los Angeles Chargers did an anime video for their schedule release, and they fully animated it. It looks like an anime intro, and the second year in a row they've done it, and it is fantastic.
Yeah,
I love it.
I think they should keep doing it.
They might be my new favorite team.
The Dodgers?
No, Chargers.
Chargers.
The return on June 6th, 2023. Grimace took over all of McDonald's social media accounts.
He said, I quote, I'm taking over.
To announce his birthday.
And I sent it to everyone on the Discord. Yeah. And I was like, it's finally happening.
He is next to a purple DeLorean, which he cannot fit in.
No. He rides on it like a skateboard.
Sure. The birthday will feature a purple milkshake and merchandise, a browser game, and a charity campaign for the Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah.
No sign of the Hamburglar anywhere.
I mean, I'm definitely going to go get a purple shake tomorrow.
I'm not.
I think you got to get it with the meal, bro.
Yeah.
They give you an option between nuggets and Big Mac.
There we go. It does say merchandise will be available. If there's like a Grimace shirt.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
If I ask tomorrow, I'll be out in my truck driving Cintas, and I think I still have a McDonald's gift card from one of my customers for Christmas. I might fucking do it.
You will, and you will let us know what happens.
I'm already grossed out by what I just ate.
Well, just don't. Yeah. At least you got a nice Grimace birthday bag.
Yeah, you know.
Is there any information on Grimace on there at all, or is it just a confetti bag with Celebrate Grimace's birthday?
Well, the weird part about it is it's got little bits of confetti.
Yep.
It just says Celebrate Grimace's birthday. There's nothing else. I wonder, is this a nostalgia play?
Oh, easy, yeah.
Yeah, but like
Grimace's birthday is not an important holiday. To be honest, I don't think a lot of people care.
Do the Zoomers even know what a Grimace is?
No, he's been gone for too long.
Does anyone know what a Grimace is?
I do.
If you haven't seen The Legend of Grimace Island.
He's a Grimace from Grimace Island.
Well, how do you lose 2 arms?
You're not chemically castrated. You're just castrated.
Yeah.
Because those other sets were just his testes. It's true. Now all he's got left is the gun.
That's gross.
A gun with 4 limbs, known as the Grimace, is back. He's celebrating his birthday. He wants you to go have a purple milkshake.
He's got drip.
This is the first time. This is the first time McDonald's has done anything cool since like forever.
Didn't they have like the Mighty Kids meal at one point?
That was Burger King.
That was Burger King?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was
I liked
cool.
the Mighty Kids meal.
And
yeah,
Burger
give me 2
King
extra nuggets. I'm a big guy.
And the Burger King.
They acknowledge kids.
I thought that McDonald's had a Big Boys Club.
They did
like
eventually. But
yeah, eventually they did.
It was just like acknowledging kids are getting obeser and need more food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually there wasn't that much food in a Happy Meal anyway.
No, I could eat 3 of those things.
Yeah, I could tank probably 5 if I really had to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel bad about it even.
No.
It's just too many apples.
It's just apples and caramel. What's the other healthy option they introduced?
Here's carrots or deep fried food.
Oh, boy. Yeah. What was even the point?
I don't have anything else about McDonald's lore.
Lore, I don't, but you do remember that they used to put an N64 in some of the stores.
Very relevant since we are a video games podcast.
And we had, before they renovated one of the I have 2 McDonald's in my hometown, one on each side of town. and I worked at both locations. But before they renovated one of them, we had those.
Yeah.
And I remember being a little kid, and I would go in there, and there was this one kid who was like a grade or two older than me. And I'd be in there with my mom, and I'd talk to him, and he was always playing the N64.
Makes sense.
So I was like, I think I made a joke like, do you live here? And he's like, no, I just don't have one at home, so I come over here and play this one. And he must have lived close. And I remember that was probably the first time in my life I felt sad for another kid. I'm like, oh, poor kid. I'm going to go home and eat my Happy Meal and then play my N64. I'd invite you over, but no.
That probably dirty and full of bed bugs.
That kid, though, probably has a lot of good memories.
Yeah.
Maybe he owns his own 64 now.
I'm sure those employees, though, have an infinite, hatred of him. Like, stop hanging out here.
Oh, it's the fucking N64 kid.
Yeah.
We can't close until he leaves.
What was the game being played?
I don't remember.
Probably, Excite Bike.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, who knows?
I think they had the Lion King one for a long time at the one my grandparents used to take me to.
On the Sega?
Maybe.
Or Super Nintendo?
Yeah. Long time ago. I was in elementary school when that was around.
Fuck. They didn't have any of that. Now, can we take a quick diversion if we're just talking about McDonald's? The play places.
Yeah.
Burger King reigns supreme.
What's that?
Burger King reigns supreme.
Burger King had the better ones?
Yeah, the one in...
I've never been to the Burger King.
The one in
ones.
Ironwood, Michigan, where my other grandparents lived, was like the size of the Empire State Building, and it was like a maze. It had multiple levels.
You're talking about one specific one, and that can't be a judgment for all of this versus that. That one play place was better than most play places.
Yeah, that was the cream of the crop.
Overall, though,
that was a franchisee who knew what was up.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. But until you saw the Hamburglar swing set from the original McDonaldland, which is just that scary Hamburglar face, and his arms are way too long, like a Beetlejuice thing, and you can swing from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's cool.
I used to
the Filet-O-Fish, rockers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to have to climb into the play set to retrieve kids who were too scared to come down because I was one of the few employees who could still fit in the play place.
Obesity is a big problem in America.
Hold up. Now,
it smelled like spilt milk all the time.
Oh, it just smells like diapers.
Those things weren't getting cleaned.
No, we had cleaners that came once a month, and we shut down early so that they could get it done.
The ball
once
pit.
a month. That's gross.
I used to play in the ball pit all the fucking time, and now I'm inoculated to probably several deadly diseases.
I think COVID actually started in a ball pit.
Patient 0
was the Hamburglar.
Was a bat who wanted to go to McDonald's. Follow me here.
Follow me.
And then after he was done, because it was his last rites before they made him into soup. And then they made him into the soup. And that's how we got COVID.
McDonald's is really great.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And now here we are.
Ronald just still jerking off, crying in the shower, fully dressed.
The image of him in the shower.
You still see him in. We still see him in promo materials once in a while.
He's just drunk, and then he trips over his big ass shoes and falls over.
He's like, "Why did I even buy these?"
He's sitting at the corner bar, just
I'm a size 12.
absolutely smashed. He's like, "I used to be something in this town. You can't kick me out. I'm Ronald McDonald.
I know the mayor.
I'm the mayor.
Don't eat those burgers, kids. They're alive. Don't eat them. Put it down. That one has an uncle. I knew the guy.
It's, oh my God. This was such a fun kind of excursion from what we normally do.
We needed a break.
Yeah.
We needed a break. Sometimes I did roll credits on Breath of the Wild.
We'll do a Doggies After Dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's great.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lore of McDonald's. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, we do too. We'll see you all next time.
Ready for a trip through McDonaldland.
I'm the mayor. I'm the mayor.
Take along a friend and grab a hold of Ronald's hand. Follow Ronald McDonald through the land of apple pie trees. And don't be surprised if you meet Big Mac and Big Cheese. There's thick shake volcanoes. You'll even find a French fry thatch. Now Now just turn around and see if you won't find a hamburger patch as you're heading for